Okay. Next thing is I want to introduce to you somebody very special, Mr. Jon Keel. Come up and show yourself to all these fine people. This man right here is the Obi-Wan Kenobi of pay-per-click. I learned pay-per-click from this man 10 and a half years ago in Cincinnati, Ohio, at the first system seminar assembled by Ken McCarthy. I was having this little conversation with Ken. I didn't really know Ken back then. He said somehow the subject of pay-per-click came up. I'd never done it. And Ken goes, oh, yeah, and most people have no idea what they're doing with pay-per-click. There's these two guys in Cincinnati. They've figured it out. And they're at my seminar, and you got to hear these guys. So I go. And now what I remember is he shows the Overture inventory tool, which is the then equivalent of the Google keyword tool. Yeah, it was just, it was crude as all get out. And I was like, oh, my word, I just saw the internet from behind the curtain for the first time. And it was, oh, my goodness. So I have to introduce, like he opened up this whole universe. Like, dude, you're awesome. So give this guy, wait, John, wait. Tell him what you do and tell him if somebody would want to meet you and talk to you, why would they want to do that and, and all that.
Perry has, over the last, it is 10 and a half years, I actually got involved in the internet in 97. It's a second career. And so you're never too old and you're never too young.
And John's an industrial engineer guy.
Chemical with a master's in environmental. Thank you. But that was a previous life. And, got involved early on with SEO, and then we found PPC, as Perry said, in 1998 when it was 1 cent a click.
That's early, man.
Yeah, that's when Overture basically did the deal with Yahoo. And started just working with, I was a consultant working with companies because I had owned a business. And if any business owners in here outside of internet, you have a tremendous advantage when you're going in and talking to businesses. And I use that as a competitive advantage because I've been there. And, found the Overture thing. Actually did write the first, it was such a crude thing. We had at that seminar the first book on PPC. It's 10 years out of date because obviously what Perry came along and just kicked butt, as we say, and continued to do that, and got into speaking, and just got tired, quite frankly, of doing that. But I love working with businesses and helping businesses grow. About 4 to 5 years ago, saw what was going on with small business, and one of my things is I can see out what's going to be happening. So we started working on local business and got very, very good at helping local businesses get positioned. And in fact, my business today, we are online presence managers. That's what we do. And people say, oh, you do this? Yeah, I said, well, we may, but we will give you presence online. And then got really focused a couple years ago, and this is the part I didn't tell you about. I fired all my old consulting clients. None. And we started working only in local. And what's evolved over the last 2 to 3 years is work with, today it's around 300 different clients. But I don't work with one-on-one companies. I work in niches. So we have companies call us a lot and say, would you work with me? And we say, no, because you're not our model. So we have a very defined, what we call rules of engagement. And our rules of engagement today are that if you're a niche owner, or we work with several franchises, you need to be able to bring at least 50 to us. 50 local of your local things. Again, one to many, and it'll be an endorsed sale. And we have a huge pain of disconnect, if you all understand that term. So once people are there, it's like the money just, and it's not thousands of dollars every month, but $250 to $300 a month times 300 is okay. And that's really the model. And then just recently with the changes that Google implemented, because we're always interested in additional revenue from existing clients, we also have added reputation marketing, not management, but marketing that came about. If you want to talk about that, we need to talk about that because you don't know anything about that, quite frankly. I'm telling you, you don't. So we've added that into the whole mix, and quite frankly, nobody does what we do.
Excellent. Beautiful.
Thanks.
Gives this man a hand. Okay, next.